I think we can all agree that when it comes to days out, a visit to a theme park is always the best. The UK has a bunch to offer, whether that be the Alton Towers Resort, Thorpe Park, Chessington World of Adventures, Drayton Manor, the list goes on. But over the past 10 years or so, UK theme parks have felt, what's the word I'm looking for? Stale. And by that I mean there's not been anything new in recent years that's been too exciting. I think the last time I got excited about something newer to UK theme park was probably back in 2018 when the Wicker Man opened at Alton Towers, and also that same year when Icon opened at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But other than that, especially when you compare to other parks around the world, there's not been a big year for UK theme parks in a very long time. But that is about to change in 2024 because this coming year could quite possibly be the biggest year ever for UK theme parks. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you why. But before we get started, if you do enjoy watching, then please hit that like button to let me know. And if you are new around here, then please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that notification bell so you don't miss a single thing, because we make plenty of theme park and adventure videos here, which you don't want to miss. Let's start off by talking about Nemesis 2.0, the new Nemesis, Nemesis Reborn, whatever you want to call it. Alton Towers has felt a little bit different this year, and rightfully so, because arguably one of the best roller coasters in the park, Nemesis, it's been closed. If you've taken a visit to the park this year, you will have noticed that it has undergone a complete retrack, changing from the old rusty dirty looking track to the brand new black track with the red vein design. Now I've been told that these are actually tentacles, but they look like veins to me, so I'm just going to stick with that. But whether they're tentacles or veins, we can all agree that the track looks incredible. At the time of recording this video, we haven't heard any information on whether there'll be any changes to the station, but we will find out very soon because Nemesis will be reopening in 2024. For the 2023 season, the park just hasn't been the same without it. But Alton Towers, they have done a fantastic job of building up the reopening of the ride by doing some of what I think is the best marketing that I've seen at any theme park ever. In its absence, we've seen the return of Nemesis Subterra, and we were also introduced to the Nemesis observation platform to get a full glance of the construction process. But 2024 is the year to visit Alton Towers because you will finally get to experience and ride the brand new and improved Nemesis. And hopefully in 2024 we'll also learn new details in regards to the brand new roller coaster coming to the park, currently only known as Project Horizon. We'll also hopefully be receiving some permanent flat rides at the park in the near future too. The future is looking very bright for the Alton Towers resorts. There's so many new and exciting developments to come. Are you excited to ride the new Nemesis next year? What are your thoughts on Project Horizon? Let me know down in the comments below. Now at Alton Towers, they may be reopening one of their classic roller coasters in 2024, but over at Thorpe Park, they're going to be getting a brand new roller coaster for the new season. Now this isn't just any roller coaster, this is going to be not only the UK's tallest, but also the UK's fastest roller coaster too. Hyperia is the name of this new coaster, and it's being built by the manufacturers Mack Rides. Hyperia will stand at a whopping 236 feet. And it will also reach speeds over 80 miles per hour. Now the current tallest roller coaster in the UK is the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is 213 feet. So Hyperia, it just beats the big one in terms of height, and also just beats it in speed too, as the big one reaches speeds up to 74 miles per hour. But what is going to make Hyperia stand out above the rest and make it such a great coaster is not just the height and not just the speed, but also all the elements on this coaster too. So far we've only seen the construction for the ride and also a virtual POV of what the ride is going to look like when it's built, and honestly it looks fantastic and will most likely be the best coaster in the country. So not only are we going to be seeing the return of a classic roller coaster in 2024, we're going to be able to experience a brand new coaster too over at Thorpe Park. It's going to be a fantastic year if you're a thrill seeker. As well as Hyperia, Thorpe Park will be rebranding their former Angry Birds land. Now let's face it, although Angry Birds was a big thing about, 10 years ago, it is now in the past. Thorpe Park will be sticking with the vibrance theme that Angry Birds land had, but it will now be called Big Easy Boulevard and will still feature the attractions in the area, but of course be rethemed. So a big year ahead for Thorpe Park, and to go along with all these new additions, they've also introduced their brand new logo too. Now 2024 is the year of roller coasters for UK theme parks, because not only are Alton Towers going to be getting Nemesis back, not only are we going to be getting a brand new UK's tallest roller coaster with Hyperia, but we're also going to be getting a brand new roller coaster over at Drayton Manor as well. Now if you don't already know, Drayton Manor is a family park, which means they don't focus too much on the thrills. Having said that, they do have a few coasters in the park and some pretty scary flat rides too. Shockwave was their biggest coaster and the UK's only stand-up roller coaster. However, this closed at the end of the 2023 season. But don't worry, it will be reopening, but the stand-up elements is going to be removed. However, the main focus is the brand new roller coaster coming to the park in 2024. Drayton Manor have done a great job of keeping the details of this new coaster a secret. I honestly don't know too much about it at the time of recording this video. All I do know is that it will be a family coaster manufactured by Intamin and will feature both a lift hill and launch elements. Now there was a time not too long ago where the future didn't look too bright for Drayton Manor, so it is amazing to see that they're going into 2024 thriving, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for the park. They may be reducing the number of thrill rides in the park, such as the former drop ride Apocalypse and the stand-up element on Shockwave, but Drayton Manor know where they want to go with the future of the park, and they're sticking with it, and they are definitely heading in the right direction. This new coaster could honestly be one of the best family coasters in the whole of the UK, and I can't wait to find out more information as we get closer to the opening of the ride. If you thought 3 roller coasters wasn't enough, then don't worry, because there's another new roller coaster coming to Legoland Windsor in 2024 too. The minifigure Speedway will be the world's first LEGO-themed dueling roller coaster that not only races forwards, but also races in reverse too. With Legoland being a family theme park, of course this is going to be a family coaster, so don't expect massive thrills like you're going to get on the new Nemesis or Hyperia, but having said that, it's still going to be a fantastic addition for thrill seekers of all ages. UK theme parks are really stepping up their game when it comes to family coasters, with minifigure Speedway, the new coaster at Drayton Manor, and also the new for 2023 Mandrill Mayhem at Chessington World of Adventures. It's great to see parks bringing in all these new family attractions, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty more added to parks in the years to come. If you are looking at visiting Legoland Windsor in 2024 to check out the new roller coaster, then why not turn it into a short break? Because also new for 2024 is the Legoland Woodland Village. This kind of reminds me of the Enchanted Village at the Alton Towers resort, but obviously a Lego version. The little Lego cabins will be the perfect way to make your trip to Legoland even more special. So 2024 is looking to be the year of roller coasters here in the UK, and it's also looking to be the biggest year ever for UK theme parks. There's so many new and exciting additions coming to UK theme parks in the new year, making it a better time than ever to visit. Will you be heading to any theme parks in the new year to check out all these new additions and the new roller coasters? If so, which ones? Let me know down in the comments below. We'll be covering updates across all the parks in the new year, so make sure to stay tuned for all of those. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.